Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Stellaris. We're in the process of expanding and hopefully colonizing this area over here. To that end, I'm going to get us a colony ship being built right now so that we can build for the future, for want of a better way of calling it. Let's go to the shipyard. We're going to need some metals for this Genesis arc, which is fine. We can definitely do that. Let's get a few more resources. That'll give us enough. And we want something that's got ocean preference as much as possible. Tropical preference is ocean 60. Alpine is ocean 20, so definitely not alpine. Gaia world is everything else is just pants, I think. Right, let's go to our species, because we can check this way. No, that literally just gives Gaia world habitability, but doesn't say anything else. Alright, how about... Can we check this way instead? The most habitable one will be the Savanti. That's fine. We can send Savanti over there. So we'll get a Genesis arc for us, or anyone else who has tropical. Let's go to our species list again. Sort by tropical preference. And we could also do the Volfra. So bureaucrats and researchers. Higher growth speed. It's not a bad option. What's this world gonna look like? Kind of generic, really. Potentially some mining. So maybe the Volfra will be the best just for that. They're efficient at creating stuff. It's more research though. Do we have any tropical ones who are going to be good at mining? There we go. Evocarians. We'll take the Evocarians down and get him established on the new world. Now it is going to be a bit of time before we can build this. We still need 105 more influence. But I'm nothing if not persistent. Let's get things advancing. So what's going on with us at the moment? We are retreating our ships back to what's potentially going to become the front line because we've detected some kind of fleet activity in the Lothandra system. We don't know precisely what's going on with that, but we definitely don't trust the Valkylians on it. One of our politicians has lost an encryption key. We won't kill them.
Research complete.
We'll just say oops and carry on. Right. Carry on with our research into stopping the effects of the storms. I do want to get battleships, actually. Alright, we'll get battleships. Oh, we are losing a bit of food, so that means that I guess we've finished that construction.
Research complete.
On... was it Sarat? No, it wasn't Sarat. It was... was it Rossel? Yeah, with biological research support. So we're going to need... yeah, we've lost farmers, that's why. Okay. We can fix this with prioritizing. That solves the problem. Paradise Dome has been researched. That's what the new planet will probably become. And to carry on with our research, habitability modification is not really going to be much use to us because we're going to uplift any civilization that is already there. We can push for interstellar economics. That seems like a reasonable plan. Oh yeah. The Valkylian Assembly is bringing a navy in. This upgrade is almost done. So they are at 11k fleet strength. We've got 5k there. 9k on this fleet. Let's back the fleet up a little bit. It looks like they're just moving into the system. So we're still fine for now. Ministry of Defense. What could we give you that's going to be effective? I mean, you are commanding a fleet. Artillerist could be very good. Ship weapon damage up by 10% and more tracking. That'll help do away with evasion. Wrecker's kind of interesting as well. Yeah. A flat 15%. Damage upgrade. Let's go for that. And in terms of fleet management, when we get a few more metals... you know what? Just lean into it. Let's get that ship out. We have to remember we've got edicts available should the opportunity present itself. Let's reverse engineer some arcane technology. That just gives us a whole batch of engineering research. Very nice. Let's find military applications for them. Extra shield damage, extra armor damage. Let's go for extra armor damage. And I don't think there's anything else we can really do. So we'll leave that alone. After that, you're doing the upgrades on your defense platforms, which is fine. But we're going to have to also make sure we build the extra buildings that are available. We'll get these ones upgrading as well. The Redded Shield is not a bad fleet in terms of strength right now. Ooh. Cortrax has found a pre-sapient species. Another one. This is cool. We can definitely uplift them. So right now, we are quite far away with our core fleets from protecting our front line. We can reassign a commander across. And actually, that's a really good idea. Zondar. You can improve armor handling, armor hardening, which stops armor penetration. Ship fire rate. You also give hull regen. Yeah, let's bring Zondar in over here. Because I really, really don't want to get caught with my trousers down.
Ships upgraded.
What do we want? Ancient ramparts. When do we want them? Yesterday, ideally. You know what? Get 2 ancient ramparts. That'll be fine. We could get crew quarters to allow us to have some docking. Ooh. Ancient shield overcharger. I like that for the defense platform bonuses as well. As long as they don't... Our scanners have picked up a cosmic storm and the magnetic storm type. We've nicknamed it Storm Bulk. I think this is the one that we saw and it's moved. Which means we now can't see what's going on in that system. It is slightly worrying. Simultaneously, we've got the Senate in session for reducing the size of the Galactic Council. That's going according to plan. Astral action available. Which one? It's not the calibration. It'll probably be the Flash Forge Hyper Relay or Dimensional Shifting. Maybe even the one that we can't see down there.
Council agenda available.
Infinite Opportunities is no longer on cooldown. I do love the depth
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Of building that we can do within this game. There is a hell of a lot. You're building your arc furnace still. Once that one's done, we'll see what it's all about. we've got enough unity to do an uplift. So let's have a look at our current populations on the planet and sector view. Our biggest one by far is going to be Sheltered Reach. Sheltered Reach has got 5.6k. Plus some random others. In fact, we can click down quickly to find out. 3.2k, 4.2k, 2.5, 2.9, 3.2, 5.2. So Valdus is definitely a candidate for ascension. It would reduce researchers' upkeep a bit more. Russell's only got 2.2, 2.3, 1.5. So the question is, do we lean into the capital? Yeah, I think we upgrade the capital. The next one's going to be 18k. It won't take us that long to get it because we're getting almost 1,000 a month.
System survey complete.
Things happening. Our new Federation level has unlocked. So the people that we've brought in have been contributing towards the Federation's growth. This is a good thing. This means that with our welcoming nature, new members will have a 50% smaller cohesion penalty on the Federation. We can now have more envoys. That's definitely good for us. And we can have a look at some of the laws. Let's try and change the succession type to challenge. Which means we need to change the centralization to low. We've got favors we can call in. And calling in a favor will just get it done. Vote for Federation law. Vote yes. Right, while that's going on, research. Code breaking is done. Let's go for colony development speed, because that's going to help with our new colonies. Commerce buildings ready. Create penal colony? No, that's not what we're about. We'll go for fleet traditions. Start pushing for the navy. And in the meantime, Ruined Century Array. At some point in galactic history, the Gedexus system evidently supported a vast orbital infrastructure of unusual proportions. Whereabouts is this? Oh yeah. So this is where we're kind of invisible, cloaked, scouting around, just passing through systems, finding stuff. So there is a Ruined Century Array in that system. The voters succeeded. Great. Back to the Federation. With that, we want to change. We can't change the succession type while at war. for inviting new members, we can go with majority vote, I think, but we can't do new members while we're at war anyway, so we'll leave that. And we'll just allow things to start cohesing more. In the meantime, the Lidge system has been fully surveyed. We've still got a few more to do up here. So back to the front line in the Pulsarath system. I mean, if the Valkyrians want to declare war on us, we will start taking their territory. I really wish this storm wasn't here so I could see what the hell's going on. Let's check, see how our various ships are doing. So we should have an arc furnace that's been built now. There we go. Utilising the raw power of a molten planet, the arc furnace unlocks otherwise inaccessible minerals and improves system-wide mining operations. So its upkeep is 20. We can upgrade it further, but what actual benefit has it given yet? I'm not seeing direct benefit on this. Unless we need to go through a couple of upgrades in order to get it where it needs to be. That's possible. Alright, let's sell some resources. And we'll get that upgrading. In the meantime, this construction ship can come just a little bit closer.
Construction complete.
This is the colony ship. We're going to start sending that over ready. How long until we can claim this system? Still need 67 more influence.
System survey complete.
Cool. You've got plenty that you're getting on with, so you carry on. We have an espionage operation. The Fravorian survivors, we are trying to raise their understanding. Is there life out there? Due to our efforts, the inhabitants of Fervor now know without a doubt they're not alone. They're ready to be contacted without risk of extreme shock. Alright, there you are. We've been waiting for you to initiate contact for so long after we shot at your planet with a moon. What happens now? Greetings, friends. The news that we've made formal contact with an intelligent yet underdeveloped civilization is spreading throughout the coalition. Our citizens are fascinated by these beings, and the media is full of reports and speculation on their culture and society. Confirmation that the non-spacefaring aliens within our galaxy who may have never even considered exploring beyond their own planet has been greeted by celebration. Our level of technology is far ahead of theirs. They've not yet developed spaceflight. Despite this, we could probably still learn much by studying them. First contact is unavoidable. I mean, that was kind of our job in what we were trying to do. So, greetings, friends. Still, let's see what we have. So the Favorians are down on the planet. This is not our world. we could send some troops to land and take it. So I guess the question is, what are they producing? They're doing a little bit of research, and you know what? Let's go in with diplomacy and see if we can get them to become a subject or something like that. We can offer societal guidance. They're not looking to... Because they're early space age, they're not yet proper spacefaring. Let's work to improve relations. And for the spy network, I think we'll keep growing that. At least until it's all done. Actually, you know what? Let's go to the diplomacy on them. And we'll take Blacktooth into improving relations as well. So our intel's going to go down a little bit, but that's fine. In the meantime, the Hertel system has been fully explored. We've got more to explore down here, but we've got other ships that can potentially do that, should we need. An Illuminated Jewel has finished building the stratospheric ionization building in the ring. So that's all good. Back across
Ships
to what's
upgraded.
going on with the Valkylians. We'll get an ancient rampart and in fact 2 more ancient ramparts. And I would like that ancient shield overcharger. Carry on with our research. Naval capacity up. Seems like a fine plan. Although we could go for stellar expansion. As we're moving into a new area, having more starbase capacity could be kind of useful for us. So we'll do that. We've learned of a new strategic resource. What resource have they got? Is that just living metal? 1E9845. Yeah, it's living metal. Okay. Stormbound rises. Over in the Omshek system, we're receiving strange reports. The last cosmic storm raging in the sector revealed a ship of unknown origin, bearing no call sign. Somehow cruised through the Tempest as if unaffected by the surrounding violence. It didn't respond to hails. As soon as the storm dissipated, so did the vessel itself. I am definitely curious. So this is beginning the Stormbound event chain.
Situation log updated.
Yeah, I'm a little curious about that. Hey, the tip of the spear is almost back. And our colony ship is well on the way. I really wish we could wire up this part of the skies. All that intel about the Valkylians, and they haven't made a move. Recently, Archie Tilpin has grown increasingly withdrawn. You want to become a substance abuser again? We're still not going to let you go. So we need to keep at least 1,000 unity, is what I'm really learning from this. That's the proper takeaway.
System survey complete.
So we can unlock dimensional shifting. It unlocks the phase fleet action, which allows your fleets to phase out of existence, safe in a different dimension for 180 days, and the fleets will return fully repaired. Action can be used once, and then adds new functionality to the fleet. We'll get dimensional shifting, because I am very curious about what it actually is. We want to do more astral splitting, but that's going to be in a while. Can't do physics insight for another 2 years. Back over to the Genesis Rift, though. Our simulation is complete. Your choices have been logged. Thank you for your participation. Genesis has ceased all communications and will be forcibly ejected back into our dimension. Of more immediate concern are the strangers we discovered along with us, identical in appearance and bearing to those witnessed in the hologram. They greeted us warmly. A quick medical scan revealed their biological reality. There is no doubt these are living beings. How they came to be and how they were transported to the body sphere remains a mystery. But now, we'll settle them on a nearby planet, Makora. There we can continue to observe their development. Wow. Well, if we've got a new species, you know what that means. So they are natural intellectuals. And yet they're bad at doing research work. But they are starborn. These could work for the new place. Right, let's modify their template. I think we need to get rid of proles. Because between the two of these, they kind of cancel each other out, which isn't super useful. So if I take off the proles, we'll keep natural intellectuals. We'll give them erudite. Oh, we could give them Drake scaled because of fighting that giant space dragon. Let's give them Drake scaled and inorganic breath. Actually, let's cancel that. Why don't we have them be better at workers and menial jobs and get rid of natural intellectuals instead? These will be our workers. So getting rid of natural intellectuals. So they're proles, that's fine. And we're looking for things that are just going to make them more useful. Don't want to nerve stable them. but they just a 15% flat efficiency is actually really good. Fine, we're nerve stapling them. They're going to be Drake scaled. They're going to have inorganic breath. We could make them unruly and it still wouldn't affect too much. Oh, we can make them fleeting with no effect because they can't generate leaders. Choices. Okay, none of those is particularly useful. Let's also give them unruly. Natural machinists. It's not a terrible plan. We can give them vocational genomics. That's just going to make them generally better. Alright, yeah, I like that. I like that. Save and set as default. Now it says no applicable population. There we go. Apply.
Situation log updated.
That'll be done in 1 month. Stapling all their nerves. This rift has been fully explored. So, we'll send you round to do this one instead, which means our ship that's coming back... which it doesn't actually look like. Ah, it was going to be the Cortex. No, you're moving and surveying. Ah, it was going to be you. You don't need to come back now. Or have I just set you going on the wrong one? Right. You survey the system. You come around and do that. Yeah. That's fine. And the Emplar is coming up to do that. Don't think we had any additional astral rifts, but let's just double check. No, there's only the one. New astral action is available. What's this? Planar Mastery. Unlocks new edicts for astral binding, astral shielding, and dimensional artificing. Okay. We can save up for that. We don't have psionic theory, so we're never going to get that. So now it's just about using these as the opportunity presents itself. Now, over the other side of the galaxy, the Yumda system has been surveyed, so we've got a little bit more to explore.
Species enhanced.
The Vengalian trio are coming through and ignoring the void worms. Interesting.
Research complete.
Colony development speed is up. This is good. We could do cosmic weather forecast. I'm not sure if it'd be particularly useful for us, but we're running out of other things. Let's go for detection array, because that can lead to dark matter detection.
Research complete.
Next up, starbase capacity is up. Claim influence cost down and war exhaustion gain down. I like interstellar campaigns. Especially if we're moving into the part of the game where we're likely to be
System survey complete.
doing war-related shenanigans. 50 more influence and we can get this underway. Displar. Let's bring you down this way. Survey here. Come and survey. Come and survey. Come and survey.
Construction complete.
Fricatus Starbase is coming along quite nicely. So, round Voldus, what are we going to build? More minerals, more credits, more trade, the Giga Mall. Really, I'd like something that's going to give a bit of research, if possible. Might have to wait until we can do some other of the ring buildings. I don't think there's anything on here that's explicitly research based at the moment, beyond the Black Hole Observatory, but we don't have a black hole in this system. So that can stay as it is for now.
System survey complete.
And the Unal system is done. Right, where are you moving next? All the way down to carry on exploring down that way? Well, let's focus on these parts. Survey and survey. And you're coming up to do that archaeological site. That'll be fine. We could potentially make it a bit more efficient, but you are the archaeologist, so we're not in a rush. Looks like the emergency measure is coming along quite nicely. Changing the council size down, working in our favour. Ooh, we've detected the presence of free sapient civilization on Fridazar 3. Another one that's outside of our area. Oh, we've almost got enough influence. And we have a new astral rift underway. tear in space and time, and we don't yet know what is on the other side. How close are we to having this? 38.
System survey complete.
Recent advances in computing research have led to the invention of detection arrays. Installing these high-powered external sensors on our starbases will grant the ability to detect cloaked fleets.
And I think I know exactly what we're going to do over here. Just as soon as we can. Or is it... There it is. It's one of the upper ones. Okay. It's going to be worth us upgrading to a Star Fortress and then doing 2 detection arrays there. We could also potentially set up a giant one somewhere kind of centrally. Like here we could have 4. I wonder how many things have snuck past already. Insight breakthrough is imminent. That's going to happen when it happens. Detection arrays have obviously been researched. Let's now push for advanced combat roles. Yeah, we'll go for that. There are probably a whole bunch of upgrades and stuff that we can do on our planets. Let's just have a quick scooch through for jobs. You've still got 100 left. You've got 240, 233. Loads in the pit. 96 on Sarat. Valdis is obviously fully engaged. You're about to run out of housing though, so let's upgrade the planetary capital. Really nice to see Valdis coming along so well. Rossel is all huge. And with the biological research support, there is a lot of jobs available. Rillis, you need something. You are an urban world at the moment. What are we lacking the most? We could go for something that's just about unity. And that just reduces bureaucrat upkeep. This would give us more bureaucrats, and then we could have a whole bunch of bureaucrats over here. Would mean more consumer goods support, but that's fine. Yeah, why not? We'll get some bureaucrats going in. And then Terib, you're about to run out of some jobs. We could probably get another mining district going.
Research complete.
Council agenda ready.
I am a little worried that those void worms have just gotten in the way of our colony ship. Could you come and take them out, please? our agenda for colony development speed is ready to launch. Let's get that going. We'll pick a new agenda now. Genetic pursuit does just give us flat biology research, which is nice. We'd also go for evolving society, knowing we're going to be doing a bunch of uplifting. Yeah, evolving society I think fits slightly better. Terraform candidates discovered, we can skip past that. Interstellar campaigns are good. Next up, make capital buildings better? Ancient nano missile cloud launcher. Shield penetration, armor penetration, and extra hull damage. That's kind of interesting. Doesn't do much damage. But it's an interesting concept weapon. Let's go for improved production for now. New member has joined the galactic community. We can ignore that. Fitzcarral's system has been surveyed, so it would be good to get you doing, I guess, the next thing. Which will probably be coming around this way if you can. Survey that system, and then afterwards come up this way. We can get Astral Boost activated. That's going to give us a little bit of speed on our ships. Right, let's see if we can get this void worm taken out.
Handshake protocols activated.
I want to make sure the void worm's not actually going to come through.
System survey complete. Handshake protocols activated.
Do you want to establish an embassy? Sure, we'll allow that. Trappist system has been surveyed, and we found another terraforming candidate. Let's take out these void worms. Temporarily. Zondar. Instant transport across. We'll just let this void worm get
Battle
nuked.
commenced.
There we go, all done. Once again, back to the main area. You across. And how close are we to getting a starbase? 23. It really won't be long now. Okay. Zuracorp wants to have a chat. We regret to inform you the trade deal we negotiated for the export of exotic gases is gone. That's fine. We can do without your gas for now. We're interested in something else, though. We could get trader liaison. No, nothing. Ooh. We need a few more energy credits in order to get the curator's research aid. So yes, definitely buy that. Curator containment protocols. Maybe we'll buy that eventually. For right now, though, I think we're pretty good. We've got a lot of resources that we're building up. We've got a decent stockpile of stuff. I think we're in a really good place. I'd just like to get this
Research
building
complete.
over here before we finish out. New research, we will push for mining station output up because that's going to be nice and quick. A strange object has arrived in orbit of sheltered reach. A crystalline sphere reminiscent of our own sphere technology. Appears without warning along no known trajectory. At such close proximity to sheltered reach, the sphere may represent a significant danger to our people. On the other hand, it's also highly likely to contain valuable insights into the nature of dimensional travel. Study it. We can reverse engineer some arcane technology. Arcane insights, research speed plus 10%. That is good. One of you come
Research
up here,
complete.
so you're slightly out of the way. Advanced combat rolls is done. Ooh, assist cloaking detection. That's going to be good for our science vessels. But containment system improvement. Sounds like more fun. $11 to go.
Research complete.
Getting trade union has embraced some different ethics. I think next up we'll go for reactive formations. It keeps things ticking along without taking up too much time. A little bit more influence and we'll be all good. And we'll be able to get the physics insight soon as well. No, you may not go. Naren and Canon, I'm afraid you are staying put. This is what happens when you come and ask to join.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
You can never leave.
System survey complete.
Come on, let's get the starbase built. Starbase is building. Just before we finish up, let's have a look at the astral rift corridors. We found ourselves encased in a network of interconnected chambers with no clear beginning or end. The floors here are a glassy circuit board. Visible current of energy can be seen flowing through a grid of branching conduits. The corridors seem as if they infinitely repeat themselves, with no significant variation. We're making no progress with our current exploration. Let's go through the floor. Through the circuit board. See what's going on. You are done with your survey, so we're going to need somewhere new for you to go. Come survey here. Do we have any other ships that are idle? No. In that case, I think that's a good point for us to finish this episode off. Let's just check back in on our colony ship. Our colony ship is nearly across. It's probably worth us building another one, getting that on the way. And this is going to be primarily Ivacarians as well. Why not? They're good, solid workers. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. 19 days. Let's let the Senate finish that and drop the council size down to 2. As always, I do hope you have enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Stellaris. See you soon.